my lovelies, hope you're all doing well. Blush Lily here with another pick a card reading, and this one's going to be all about your love story with your future spouse. Okay, so for today's beautiful reading, we're going to have three options. Option number one with an amethyst, option number two with pink quartz, and option number three with clear quartz. So go ahead and take a deep centering breath in, guys. See which pile, which crystal you're mostly drawn to, which love story is calling out to you. Okay, if you need a bit more time, pause the video because we are going to go ahead and get started with option number one. Alright, my lovelies, so if you're drawn to option number one with an amethyst, I can already feel that this is going to be such a beautiful spiritual pile. Okay, so let's start with your tarot cards first. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, we have a Four of Swords in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is very interesting, you guys. So I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through quite strongly. Okay, so it could be your future spouse who is a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn. It could be yourselves. I am seeing that you guys could have a lot of air in your chart. What I'm seeing is that your future spouse is going to be older than you are. I'm seeing, because with the King of Pentacles energy over here, I'm seeing your future spouse is going to be incredibly well, incredibly gifted, to be honest. And another thing that I'm seeing is that your future spouse is going to be very good with money. They're going to be into investment, they're going to be into banking, they're going to be into finances, they're going to be into like mergers, acquisitions, they're going to be into investment, they're going to be into developments, things like this. They're going to be very good with money. They're going to have, like, you know, a very good head on their shoulders. What I'm seeing is that you guys are going to be younger, okay, or just maybe a little less mature than your future spouse. I am just seeing that it could be that your future spouse is going to be more of a responsible one, okay. But with that Four of Swords being in reverse, I am seeing that you guys, your love story is going to be incredibly sweet. However, I am seeing that there's a lot of healing that's coming through with this love story, because the Four of Swords is in reverse, which is telling me that it's going to be a bit of a, maybe of a stressful start, maybe a bit of, you know, a bit of misunderstanding at the early stages. But that's because there is going to be still some residue from the past. I feel for most of you it's going to be from your past, where people have been cheating on you or just mistreating you, or just that thing that you might have a trust issue, and you will be sort of not spying on them, but maybe, you know, like taking a sneak peek at their social media, you know, or maybe like checking their phone or something like this. Okay, but again, it's only because you have been done wrong in the past. But with your future spouse, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like that at all, guys. I am seeing that, you know, you'll be able to trust one another, but I am seeing that it could be, you know, that at the beginning you're just gonna be like they're not even going to give you any reason to be like jealous or to be cautious. But I feel like, again, it's because there's this, because you have been in lots of toxic relationships, okay, or maybe it was your parents who sort of didn't give you like the best idea about what a relationship is, you know, like a healthy relationship is, and you might feel a little bit like you need to like you know, sort of take a look at their phone and check their social media. But there is going to be a lot of messages. Now, for some of you guys, what I'm seeing is, for some of you, it could literally be a boss and employee relationship. However, with different suits, I am seeing it could also be like a teacher, you know, maybe you go and do your master's, or maybe you go and do like some course. It could be like, it could even be going to the gym to get a specific class. But for most of you, I am seeing it's something to do with money. It could be somebody who's just in charge of your finances and things like this. So it's almost like, you know, like a boss an employee relationship, a teacher and a student relationship. But obviously we are talking over 18s here. I'm not like talking like, you know, underage things, nothing like that. Okay, but maybe it could also be talking that you guys might be a little bit, there might be a little bit of a distance thing going on over here. Let's take a look at your other card anyways. Express love through gifts. Oh, that's beautiful. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. That's absolutely gorgeous. True love. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like you guys, you see, I'm even like tempted to cover this Four of Swords with a true love card, because I don't want you guys to worry. This is going to be absolutely true love. I am seeing that, you know, that there might be some distance on the cards, because we have love endures. You might have to travel towards one another. What I'm seeing is that somebody next to you, I'm seeing like someone's ex might try to come back at some point, but you know, they're going to be shown the door. I am seeing like the King of Pentacles, like your future spouse giving you a lot of gifts, giving you, you know, like this relationship is, like I said, it's true love, and it's once in a lifetime love. And what I'm seeing here is that, you know, there's going to be this beautiful and strong connection. But I'm not going to lie, guys, I am seeing like some people being jealous. Some people being jealous, and maybe some people even gossiping or trying to gossip about you or your future spouse. But it's all because of jealousy. Like this is going to be like one of those things where you guys are going to be like in, it's either going to be like in a bad relationship before, or there's going to be some frenemies around you that I'm seeing. Okay, but it's all going to go away. But it's just that, you know, that people are going to be jealous because this man, okay, or this woman, they're just going to appear in your life out of nowhere. It seems like it's going to be out of nowhere, and it's going to be true love. And the thing is, like, you guys absolutely deserve it, but your ego might be a little bit like, oh, okay, this is too good to be true. And then, you know, like I said, some frenemies might come around and sort of start telling you things. But I want you to know that this is a true love, and love really endures, and it's going to have its ups and downs. It really is going to have its ups and downs, and there is going to be, like I said, a period of maybe miscommunication, a period where you might you or your future spouse might give in into believing like some gossip. But eventually, it's almost like I'm hearing the universe will always make sure that it works out, and the universe will always make sure that you guys find out the truth. So there's really nothing to worry about. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Exactly. Do not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So I am seeing that, guys, with you in your love story with your future spouse, I am seeing that there might be some difficult moments, really difficult moments, okay? But I want you to know that this is going to be a transformational relationship where you're going to start learning to trust the universe, to trust other people, to trust yourself, because this is true love. And there are going to be some you know, issues with people gossiping, issues with people maybe like messaging you know, your future spouse or yourself. But you know, it's like I'm seeing like for some reason people around you at some point, like this is not like forever, guys, this is just like a certain amount of time, but people will sort of try to break you guys down. But that's the thing, it's going to be such a beautiful relationship, it's going to be such a beautiful love story that it doesn't matter who comes along, it doesn't matter what they try to do, you always end up together. Okay, you always end up together, and it's going to make you so much stronger, because this is true love. And this goes double for those of you guys with whom a long distance relationship is resonating. It could be that, you know, you guys might just be overthinking way too much. And but the thing is, it's like, again, it's a transformation, and it could be that you might have to trust and travel towards them, you know, like relocate and really, really trust them. But I am seeing like, you know, your love story is going to be all about overcoming difficulties, all about believing and trusting in one another, about transformation, about overcoming hurdles. Love does not give up or lose faith. I am seeing some time apart. I am seeing for some of you, and this is only for like a little part of you, with whomever it's going to resonate. There might be some issues with the law. I'm not seeing anybody like going to prison or whatever, but there might be some issues with the law, being wrongfully accused or something along like this. Okay, so it might be like a bit of a stressful period. But again, I'm seeing like supporting one another, transformation of one another. Surrender, learning to surrender. A time to surrender to the old before something new can enter our life. Let go and all will work out. So this is really beautiful. I am seeing like this man or this woman is going to come into your life when you have completely surrendered your old self. So it could be an ego death with the transformation. I am seeing, you know, it could quite possibly be an ego death. There's something very strongly now that's going on with my throat, and I am seeing like, you know, you're going to learn how to talk, how to speak your truth, how to express yourself, okay? And there's going to be a lot of abundance in your life. I feel like you guys are worried about abundance. I feel like you guys are worried about money. Money is coming. Money is coming. This person is going to love you like you've never been loved before. And you're going to see that you can feel safe with somebody, that you can feel beautiful with somebody. Love endures. It could be, I feel like for some of you, you might meet your future spouse later on in life, okay? So maybe in your late 20s, early 30s. You know, it depends on, like I said, whichever one is resonating with you, but I don't see it's like happening very, very early. Although for some of you, I am seeing, you know, you being in uni and, you know, maybe like a sort of having an interest in your teacher or something along those lines. Okay, and the last card I have for you guys here is criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. This is absolutely gorgeous, my lovelies. What I'm seeing is that you guys are going to learn how to accept one another, learn how to accept yourselves, and this is absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm seeing is, again guys, it's either work or uni. It's either for some of you traveling long distance. I am seeing that there's going to be people jealous of your relationships, people, because I feel like that man, your future spouse, that man or that woman, they're so well off and they're also good looking. Like literally they are a catch, and they're going to be so generous with you, okay? And I feel like, but again, I feel like your past will interfere, okay? And that's why we have, you must surrender the old. And I feel like you guys are going to meet them after you let go, after you surrender, after the dark night of the soul, after a certain ego death, after that transformation, okay? Or you're going to be meeting during that transformation where they will sort of give you that last push to spread your wings and fly. This is what I'm hearing very strongly, because you guys are really, really seriously underestimating yourselves big time, and your future spouse is in, and that relationship and that love story is going to be one of victory, one of overcoming hurdles, one of putting together people from different countries, different cultures maybe, okay? One of rising up like the phoenix, one of becoming somebody different. I don't know what it is. Some of you might even change your name, okay? Or be like, not associate with your life or your old, even like your old name anymore. It's also the story of growing up in a sense where you feel empowered. This love story is all about empowerment. This love story is all about understanding that you were worthy of love all along. And there it was. Alright, my lovelies, so that's all I have for pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. If you'd like a personal reading, you could always email me. My email is in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, take good care of yourselves. Bye now. Alright, guys, so if you're drawn to pile number 2, the pink quartz, I can feel the passion, the hotness, I just want to see, like, even before we look at your card, I'm just saying, damn. Damn, you guys, pile number 2, hello. Alright, let's start with your tarot cards first. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the World. Wow, and we have the Devil. Nice. Okay, so this is where all this passion, raw, and hotness is coming through, guys. So pile number 2, your love story, it begins with sadness. Your love story begins with grief. Your love story begins at the age of darkness coming into the light. Maybe it's a continuation of pile number 1. If you were drawn to maybe to pile number 1, maybe it's worth taking a look at pile number 1 as well. But what I'm seeing is that there's this grief, sadness, loss, but in reverse, which means you guys are going to be overcoming this. You guys are going to be overcoming the loss of people who were very, very dear to you. Okay, and you guys will be finally taking a look at not what you've lost, but what you have and what you can achieve as well. The World is going to be an end of a particular cycle, okay? A very important cycle in your life. It could be 9 years, it could be 10 years. We're also talking about somebody who's well traveled. We're talking about yourselves. Maybe you guys know more than 2 languages. You have traveled the world a lot, or you really want to live somewhere else. You're not happy with where you are. You want to relocate. And then boom, comes in the Devil. Hello. So we're talking about Capricorns. We're talking about somebody who's incredibly passionate, sexy. We're talking about your love story with your future spouse, helping you overcome grief, helping you end a particular cycle, and your future spouse and yourselves. You guys are going to be incredibly passionate with one another. You guys are going to be incredibly raw. I'm seeing that for some of you, there's also going to be healing from codependent relationships, because the World is the center. Okay, the World is the center. It's telling me it is the end of codependency. It is the end of grief. It is the end of narcissistic abuse. It is the beginning of something that is beautifully passionate. It is the beginning of integration of your light side into in your shadow side, putting it together, becoming whole. The World is all about it's all about victory. It's all about end of a particular cycle. It's all about the end, which is always the beginning. And it's telling me that, you know, your future spouse is going to be incredibly different to the people you've dated before. Your future spouse is also going to help you heal your ancestral lineage in one way or another. I am seeing that they are going to be incredibly passionate, incredibly sexy, okay? And like I said, with the Devil here, it's just like, wow. It's your love story is going to be a lot of fun, guys, but I'm also seeing that there might be some drama. There might be some magic over here as well. I'm sensing over here, okay? Some of you guys might have been doing manifestations. Some of you could be dabbling into maybe gray magic, you know, or maybe some unorthodox things. But what I'm seeing is it's going to be filled with magic, filled with passion, filled with beauty. It's going to be filled with it's going to be life, you know what I mean? It's not going to be like all just like flatlining, and there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs, and there's going to be makeups makeups and breakups. But eventually I feel that you guys are going to learn a lot about yourselves, you're going to learn about one another, and you guys are going to overcome grief, speak the language of love. You guys, like I said, there's a lot of things to do with language. I feel you guys are going to meet when it's going to be full moon. For some reason I'm feeling that very, very strongly. I'm seeing that you guys will be twin flames. I'm seeing this energy of you even looking like one another, although you might speak different language, but there's going to be a lot of similarities. You know, sometimes you look at couples and you're like, is that a brother and sister? I feel that this is what it's going to be like with you. I feel like you both are going to be so incredibly magical, passionate, sexy, and at the same time so deep and just like, whoa. You guys both have gone through a lot of things, but I am seeing that there's going to be a lot of beautiful words said, whispered, shouted at one another. Loads of passion. Like, this is a passionate relationship. Okay. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. There's going to be a lot of support in your love story, a lot of beautiful words being said. I feel like this Gemini energy coming through as well, and maybe a few Pisces here and there. But what I'm seeing is your love story is going to be about exploring. Like, if I could put it into one word, it's about exploration. Be supportive. Oh yeah, oh my god, I love it. Make a genuine effort to show you care. It's going to be about uplifting one another. It's going to be not just one person relying on the other. It's going to be you guys relying on one another, but in a healthy way. Okay, I am seeing that both of you are going to be, I feel like you guys are going to be the same age. I feel like you guys are going to be very, and the funny thing is, I'm seeing like sometimes you guys are going to be switching. Like, one person is a little bit more mature one day, and then like childish the other, you know, and so on and so forth. But you like really go well together as puzzles. Like, seriously, like, you're just like one, and you support one another. You really support one another. There's going to be a lot of because, you know, guys, this is life, okay? We all want to live in a fairy tale, but life is life. So there are going to be like some difficult situations, and I feel like you guys have already gone through a lot of difficult situations, a lot of grief, a lot of loss. So what I'm seeing is that you guys are going to be supportive of one another through whatever life throws at you. You got one another. You trust one another. I'm just hearing like, I got your back, I got your back. Okay, but you like, and the cool thing is that you're able to express yourselves in that love story. It's going to be about expression of yourself. It's going to be about discovering what you truly like, what you truly dislike. It's going to be about getting the pleasure out of life, not just like, you know, not just knowing the pain, but also knowing the pleasure and enjoying yourself, you know. And I'm seeing loads of dancing, and maybe you guys like going to like clubs, or maybe you guys like, you know, like the finer things in life, and it's just like loads of things is going on. I am seeing that, you know, they are going to approach you. They're going to you guys might meet on the internet as well. This is what I'm seeing. They might like send you a message or something. You guys might meet on the internet. The world is also a travel card, but I'm just getting this whole travel thing for a few of you, and maybe it's not going to be like international travel, maybe it's just going to be local, you know, like short distance. But for most of you, I am seeing that this is going to be internet, and this is going to be at the end of a cycle. For some of you, it could be talking about a new moon, full moon, you know, we could be talking about eclipses, things like this, like significant endings of particular lifetime. Okay, choose love. I guess what I'm seeing is that, guys, in your love story, there are going to be a lot of people. There are going to be children as well. I am seeing stories that you're going to be telling your children. Okay, obviously not the ones that they are like raunchy. But there is like with you in your love story, you're going to have a lot of things to tell your children and grandchildren. Seriously, you're going to be telling them, how you almost lost one another, or how went like like you split up for a couple of months, and then you realize that you can't live without one another, because I am seeing, like I said, there is going to be ups and downs. There are going to be breakups and makeups, but through each of those things, each of those situations, you're gonna realize things about your ego. You're gonna realize what really matters. You're gonna realize what needs to be processed, what grief needs to be processed. So it's almost like it's going to maybe start out as a bit of a runner chaser dynamic with twin flames. But I am seeing, guys, that eventually you guys are going to be choosing love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. So, okay. Yeah, so you guys are going to be with twin flame. Your future spouse is your twin flame, my lovelies. Your love story is your story of you and your beautiful twin flame. And again, look at that passion. I'm getting some Scorpio Scorpio vibes as well over here. So I'm getting Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn. But yeah, this is beautiful. I am seeing like you guys are going to be going out. There's loads of people involved. You guys are going to have some friends who are then going to be turning out not to be friends at all. There's loads of outings. There's loads of experiencing the good things in life, I'm hearing, because I feel like you guys might have gone through loads of difficult things in your life. Okay, and it might have been poverty as well, or it might have just been feeling like this lack consciousness. It doesn't have to be, because sometimes we might have everything that we supposedly need, but we still might feel like there's something missing. And I feel like this is what you've been feeling for such a long time. Like, it's like you look from the outside and you have everything, but then do you still feel that there's something missing? Okay, so then we have wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So I feel like it's going to be, I feel like you guys are going to meet, and then I feel like you guys might get physical quite fast, okay, because there is going to be this passion, but then you have to wait. Then you will have to wait. Because it could be, again, I'm sensing that it could be that you might not be ready then, or they might not be ready then, or there might be like another person still in the mix, okay, in one way or another. So it's almost like you will have to wait and not rush into it. And I think it's also about, not rushing into the, big committed relationship. It's like, it's a weird energy. It's like you can't live without one another, but at the same time, like for a certain period of time, you can't be with one another. Okay, so you have to wait. Okay, and there's some healing that will need to take place. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so this is exactly what I have been talking about for this whole reading, you guys, that you are going to be projecting onto one another, because you guys are twin flames, because you guys are going to be very, very similar to one another, and there's going to be a lot of healing. There's going to be a lot of transformation in your love story, you guys. But I am seeing that they're going to be children. I am seeing that there's going to be happiness. I am seeing that until the day you like leave this earth or leave this body, you're gonna have that passion towards one another. Even when you're old and wrinkly, you're still gonna be like passionate about one another. You're still gonna want to hold each other's hands. You still want to sometimes rip each other a new one, but you're gonna love one another like some people never experience that sort of love, that passionate, amazing, wow, just wow love. Okay, and you're definitely going to have a lot of stories because you guys, I'm going to see, I've seen that you guys are going to be traveling a lot. You guys are going to be ending up in like interesting situations. Okay, you guys, some of you guys will be getting lost. Okay, and you'll be like talking about how you had to find your way back. Okay, you guys might miss like planes and trains because you know you were busy like getting jiggy with it, like at the airports, like bathroom, I don't know, it's things like this. Okay, like maybe not, don't tell this story to your grandchildren, but you know what I mean. Like you're gonna have plenty of stories because you guys will end up being in like really interesting situations with one another. You see a lot of things. You have a lot of wisdom to share with your children and your grandchildren about what makes love work, about how you always choose love, about how you overcome things, you know, and you go through difficult things, and you still come out on top, and like the thing that made you want to live again was love. Okay, love of that beautiful future spouse of yours. All right, my lovelies, so that's all I have for you at this moment. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. If you would like a personal reading that's tailored specifically to your situation, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, take good care of your beautiful selves now. Bye. Alright, my darlings, so if you were drawn to pile number 3 with the clear quartz, let's go ahead and take a look at your love story with your future spouse, okay? So with the clear quartz, I'm seeing that it's going to be crystal clear. It's going to be incredibly open. I'm seeing like this incredibly open and transparent relationship. I am seeing that there's going to be a lot of honesty with one another and a lot of talking, and I'm hearing like smooth talking. And yeah, wow, okay, let's take a look at your cards anyways. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. Nice. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so just from these cards I am seeing, okay, we have quite a lot of, like, there's a mix of beautiful energies, okay? So we have pretty much everything apart from Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but all of the other signs are present here big time. I am seeing that there's going to be quite potentially that there's going to be 2 suitors for you, my lovelies, okay? And your future spouse came through and said, you know what, this is my man or this is my woman, and I'm taking him and I'm taking her, you know. I feel like you guys are incredibly beautiful. I feel like you guys are incredibly sexy. You guys are just a catch, and your future spouse is coming through very, very strongly right now. Just like they want me to tell you that you are a catch right now. The way you look, the way you act, the way that you are with everything that you have at this particular moment, you are good enough. You are a catch, and they're going to love you until their last dying breath. Okay, that was amazing. I'm seeing like somebody with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through, who's incredibly romantic, who wants to give you the world, who wants to swoop in and do something incredible for you to remember it, for you to get the beautiful emotions. Now what I'm seeing, guys, in your love story, there's going to be a lot of help. There's going to be a lot of help. I feel like some of you, there's this very strong lack consciousness. For some of you, you might have issues. You might be in debt, like big time. And I'm seeing that your future spouse is going to be one of the few people who are really going to help you overcome your debt Even maybe if it's overspending, okay, maybe it's like even things like addiction to shopping. And yes, it's a real thing, you guys. Addiction to shopping, like it's a real thing. And they're going to help you overcome a lot of things. Namely, so it's not like they're going to take away your credit card and be like, you're not shopping anymore. No, no, no. They're going to be those people. They're going to be part of a. I'm hearing that there's going to be a team of people, your soul family, that's been sent to you to help you overcome the reasons, like to get to the reasons and overcome the reasons why you need to put yourselves in situations that aren't good for you. So like getting into debt is not the best thing to do, okay, and we know that, and yet we still do that. And then there are reasons for it. So and it could be different reasons for everybody, for like self-sabotage has its thing, okay, but they are going to help you, and they're going to help you see your value. And funny enough, I feel like you guys are going to meet them at one of the lowest points in your life, at the time where you feel that you're not worthy of that person, and that person is going to be passionate, they're going to be very full of energy. I feel like that they're going to be quite well off as well. With the Six of Pentacles, they will have a lot to give. So they could be Libra as well. Actually, I was saying that Libra isn't here, but I made a mistake, you guys. Libra is here. Very strong Libra energy actually coming through. Now that now that I'm seeing it, it's almost like I'm seeing the scales like shining. Like yes, a very strong energy of Libra coming through. So we have all of the energies over here. Okay, so like I said, it could be your future spouse could be part of a team of people who are really going to help you overcome loads and loads of difficulties in your life. Okay, so they will help you with love, they will help you with abundance, they will help you with passion. Some of you might have not been experiencing like being like having sexual pleasures as well. There's loads of things going on here, guys, but your future spouse, the love story is one of help. It's the one of learning to receive, because I feel like you guys were conditioned to always having to give, okay, and your future spouse is coming through and saying no, 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 like it's give and take. But you guys don't know how to receive. You guys don't know how to receive compliments. You guys don't know how to receive money. You guys don't know how to receive help, because you guys have been conditioned to believe that you have to do everything by yourself. Okay, and like you might even experience shame or guilt when somebody offers you help, or if somebody treats you nicely, you almost start crying and you're like, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, why am I acting like this? Why am I reacting like this? It's because you guys are used to like people not treating you nicely, or used to having to do things by yourself, or just used to expecting things like to if somebody helps you, you'll need to repay them, and you won't feel easy unless you repay them. Anyways, your love story with your future spouse is the one that's going to make you start believing in miracles again. Because right now you don't believe in miracles. Right now you don't believe that something good is going to happen to you. You're sort of listening to this video and thinking, yeah, you just talk, whatever. It's not going to happen to me. It's going to happen to Lucy, Davy, John, and whoever else, but it's not going to happen to me. Well, whatever your name is, it's going to happen to you as well, because you're truly worth it. And that's why your future spouse is coming through so strongly, saying that this is going to happen for you, my lovely. At the lowest point of your life, you're still valuable. It doesn't matter, like they're trying to explain to you, it doesn't matter, how your body looks, how much money you have, what is your mental state. It's like they're saying that you're always lovable, and they're going to come through and help you, and not help you in this like condescending way, like, oh, I'm going to help you and then you owe me. No, they're gonna lift you up with their beautiful energy. They're gonna empower you. They're gonna make you see that even at the lowest times of our life, when we think that we are unlovable, even then, and especially then, we are worthy of all the love in the universe. So I feel like you guys might be asking for help. And oh my god, oh my god, I love it. Ask for help. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Oh my god, you're limitless. Love is all around you. What was I just saying? Guys, when I shuffle those cards, I don't look at them. They go face down, okay? And oh my god, your future spouse, your love story is one of, again, with the swans over here, your future spouse is your soulmate, okay? They're part of your soul family. You guys have been reincarnating with your future spouse quite a few times. At some point, and this might sound a little bit weird, but at some point they were your father, okay? Not in this life, obviously, in like one of the incarnations, but they, for some reason, they like that role of helping you. They like that role of guiding you. I feel like your future spouse is going to be an old soul. I feel like you guys might be a little bit of younger souls, you know, or just that energy, you know, like, unfortunately, there's a lot of this toxic energy in the spiritual community where, you know, you have to like be strong, and you have to like do everything by yourself, and you have to be complete, and you don't have to blah 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 whatever. But the thing is, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be all love and light all the time. Okay, it's all right, because telling somebody, you know, there's good vibes only, love and light, that is just like the pressure that you're putting on someone to be okay when they're actually not okay. And this is what I'm saying, that, you know, this is going to be true spirituality, with the ugly one, the one where you bawl your eyes out and you go through dark nights of the soul, and you look at the ugliest parts of yourself just to realize they are just as pretty as any other part of yourself. Okay, and I feel like this man or this woman, they're gonna help you. They're gonna help you. Okay, they're gonna help you, and they're gonna surround you with love. Love is gonna be all around you. I feel like a lot of you guys, you might not see even like happy, what you call them, relationships around you. It's almost like your mind is concentrated only on like people like getting divorces or being together just because like they have a child together. But there are couples out there that are just together because they want to be together. They are together because they love one another. They are together through thick and thin. And it's not only when you're, you know, you're being good, or, you know, your life is going well, then you know what I mean. It's about, your love story is about being with one another, being there for one another, even when in the darkest of the night. Love is everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge it as a truth. Your love story is going to help you see that love is all around you. I feel like you guys, you haven't been loved by your parents. You haven't been loved very much at all in your life. And that gave you the energy of, you know, you not being strong enough, or you not being lovable, or you having to fulfill a set of conditions to be loved. But that's not true. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Your love story is going to be one of where you are fueled by love, where you realize that what you truly needed was that love and that support and that kind word. And it's all right. Not that everybody who's offering you help is going to ask for it in return. Not all people are sick like that, really, seriously. It might come to you as a surprise. It was a surprise to me, really was. But yeah, let's see what else we have. Healing, yeah, definitely. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. This is absolutely gorgeous. For some of you guys, I am seeing you might already be in a relationship with your future spouse. And there is going to be definitely healing with for some of you, and this is for a few of you. I am seeing that there's going to be some therapy as well, either for you or for your future spouse, or the couples counseling. Maybe both of you will sort of have to go through a bit of counseling just to get back on track and set your priorities right, and rediscover that love that's still there. And I'm seeing like your future spouse again, they're gonna help you out with money, with advice, with love, with many things. Like they're literally going to help you get off the ground. And it's okay, guys. It's okay to ask for help. Sometimes we all need somebody to just believe in us. And that's what it's going to be like for you, your love story, where even when you didn't believe in yourself, they did. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give it to yourself. So what I'm seeing is that they're going to help you understand that it's important to stop focusing outwards and focus inwards. Your love story is going to be about not what the world thinks of you, not what the media is telling you to think, but for you to learn and understand how important it is to feel your feelings, to understand yourself. And then we have give thanks for the blessings soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to have and be all that your heart truly desires. Isn't this amazing? Your love story is going to be all about becoming limitless, about getting the love, the money, the abundance, the safety, the security, the family. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing you guys do want a family that you never thought you could have. The blessings are coming your way, my lovelies. The blessings, the miracles, like I said, I feel like you stopped believing. Give thanks. You guys are going to have, like, your love story is going to be about really being grateful for a lot of things. And I'm looking at this clear quartz and I'm seeing loads of tears. Loads of tears. You guys have cried so much. But it's also, they're telling me like your tears are diamonds. Your tears are diamonds. They're saying like you already sparkle, you already shine, you don't need anymore. This is beautiful. And they're also telling me that you guys are going to be, whoever picked this option, you're going to be crying tears of happiness. Those exist. Those do exist. You guys are going to be crying tears of happiness in your love story. You're going to be overwhelmed by how much you didn't know that you could love, how much you didn't know you could be loved, and how lovable you are even when you're not perfect, or supposedly not lovable, or supposedly there's, I'm seeing some of you guys might have some issues with your body. Okay, I'm seeing for some of you, it could be weight. For some of you, it could be, some sort of restrictions. Some of you guys could be in a wheelchair or whatever. Some of you guys might, again, like I said, have a lot of debts, have a lot of issues with your overspending. But it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. This is so beautiful. Like, seriously, just doing this reading, my heart is expanding big time. And I feel you, and I feel the pain, and I'm looking at somebody standing just covered in diamonds, because you guys all, like, you cried so much. You cried so much. And that you guys are going to be, your love stories is going to be about happiness, about feeling true love, about realizing what it truly is, about healing, really healing, and getting the blessings, like literally things that you never thought could become true for you. They are going to be coming true. And I feel like you guys are going to be able to express yourself freely. And wear beautiful things that you didn't think you could wear or you could pull off. No secrets. I'm hearing no secrets. Very open relationship. It's so romantic. Oh my god, guys. It's going to be such a romantic love story. Like when you thought that everything was lost, when you finally let go, when you realized that, you know, when you thought that this was it for you, it's just gonna happen. It's just going to happen. Alright, my lovelies, so I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it resonated with you. Please like, share and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. I'm wishing you all the love, luck and health and wealth and happiness in the world, because like this whole reading was emotional, but pile number 3 was just like, oh my god, my heart goes out to you, my lovelies. Alright, my lovelies, so anyways, take good care of your beautiful selves and I'll see you soon. Bye now.